if you have new guests and they're reading all the chat, they miss the information. They miss the point of this, because the idea of this presentation is to make your job easy, because you've nothing to say. Your job is to pick up the phone and invite someone to listen to this and send them a link. They click the link, they register up, and they listen. So it's a bit like, it makes the business so simple that you don't need to understand it. You don't need to present it. If you're new, you've got somebody presenting it on your behalf. And that means the business is very duplicatable, very simple to do. I'm also going to record this as well in the event that we get a nice clean edit. Possibly the company might use that going forward, so that you could maybe use it on a 24/7 basis. So right now we're live, but let's say part of your business is sleeping because it's in another part of the world, then the recording could be used on a 24/7 basis as a recruiting tool or as an information tool, as part of your armory to get the business explained on your behalf. That's the idea of this. The other advantage of this is you don't need to drive to hotels, you don't need to get a car park, you don't need to pay to rent a hotel, to book some equipment. You can do this on the move from your cell phone or your mobile, or you can do it from a PC or computer. And you can do it from home or from your home office or from anywhere in the world with an internet connection. And that means your business is global, it's portable. Most businesses are challenged because they need a location. The old adage of location, location, location has been put to smithereens because of the internet, because your business now is global. You could be in the United Kingdom today, tomorrow you could be in China, the next day you could be back in Dubai, the next day you could be in the United States. It's a portable global business, and that's why this webinar is very important, because your business is now portable. You don't need rent, rates, staff, wages, insurance, deliveries. It's a very lean business with an amazing upside, because the income potential is probably better than any standard conventional or small to medium-sized business. And that's what we've been experiencing here since this company launched. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the company on our presentation. I'm going to talk a little bit about our products and services. And the most important thing is to see, is there something here for you? If you're new to this or you don't have all your questions answered, if I can answer some questions for you in my presentation that makes this business simple for you, that makes this business easy for you, then you've got a duplicatable machine. If you think of any good business, tell me a good business you know. Maybe the airline business. If we look at Richard Branson, how many airplanes does Richard Branson fly every day? None. Because he gets other pilots to fly to these different destinations. And the point is this: to scale a business, it's not just about you, it's how many other pilots can you get to do a little. Every business, if you're employed, you could be employed with a workforce of 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. And each one of those in the workforce has a job to do. If you're a lorry driver, you're out doing your run, somebody else is doing another run, somebody else is doing another run. That's the exact same principle we have. You have an owner of a business and you've lots of other components pulling the revenue towards that business. We have a similar idea here, where you can make money by yourself, or you can share this idea with others and you get a little slice, a little portion, a little bit of revenue from exposing and from expanding that business. McDonald's. You see, if there was only one McDonald's ever, we would never have heard of it. But because there are multiple branches, because there are multiple outlets, that means people can get something to eat in the United States, people can get something to eat in Africa, somebody can get something to eat in Ireland, because they open models, they open branches all over the world. And all the successful businesses you know do that, like banks. They open a branch in every town, every high street, every city. Every good shopping mall, they have branches in the outer rings of every city. They keep expanding. So our model is based on that, but you don't need big capital. You know, if you had a shop in your town or city and you wanted to open a second shop in a new town or a new city to expand, it's cost prohibitive for most people. You couldn't afford to buy the property. You couldn't afford to put all the products into that and recruit the staff. And it's a very, very complex model in conventional business. with FutureNet, it's free to expand. Absolutely free, no cost to you. Because what you do is you pick up the phone, you call a friend, a colleague, a workforce, a stranger, somebody you know, somebody you don't know, and you say to them this simple thing: can I get an hour of your time on Tuesday evening? Let me send you a link, have a listen to that, and I'll call you as soon as it's over. How many people couldn't do that? You don't have to mention social media, you don't have to mention watching ads, you don't have to mention anything. All you say to them is, if I could get you for 1 hour on Tuesday evening, I'll send you a link and I'll call you immediately afterwards. I have something interesting to share with you. That's all you need to know about this business. And now your business is expanding and expanding and expanding. It doesn't cost you anything for a new friend in another part of the world to join you and build your business with you. And that's the success of FutureNet. And you'll find out that this idea was put together way back in 2012. And here we are entering almost 2019 with a very, very successful model. So that's enough for the start. Let me now please